Hello everyone, welcome to another Toy Box special video. Today we'll be taking a look at Sam Flynn Into the Grid, my first feature of 3.0 and one of my favorite toy boxes I've created. So we start here in a red type of Tron area. This is in order for the box to start properly, making sure the sky dome and the cameras work properly. So you go to this button and you'll see the camera. I keep dreaming of a world I thought I'll never see. And then, one day, I got in. Those first two lines I added there are actually lines from the soundtrack of Tron Legacy. The opening song of the soundtrack is Kevin Flynn talking, and he says some of those lines. Here we have getting into the arena. So what I did with these opening sequences is that I summarized quite a bit the opening of the movie of Sam getting into the grid. Initiate procedure. This one is different. Attention user, you will now receive your identity disc. Everything you do will be imprinted on this disc. This activated and synchronized. Proceed to the games. Games? What am I supposed to do? Survive.
Disc Wars! Disc Wars! Disc Wars!
Let the disc wars begin. So in this portion now you're gonna begin your disc wars, battling out enemies. Here we have our first enemy. So we have a user intruder. Send the soldiers, don't let him escape. And that's when Clue detects that you're not part of the disc wars. Now we're gonna wait for our enemies to pop up and let the games begin. As you can see here, I use the Guardians of the Galaxy enemies because they have a red-gray color mix, which is really great for the Wall of Tron. I wanted to use enemies that had red colors to go opposite ways with Sam Flynn's blue-white colors. A lot of the decorations I used here were also Nomation decorations from Syndrome's base. I love the decorations of Nomation and they really inspired me to create this toy box because I saw the mix of different pieces I could use to create a nice place of Tron. I'm gonna face off some enemies right around here. We got this. You don't have to play with Sam Flynn. That's why at the beginning of the toy box I give you a disc so you can still combat Tron style, but you don't have to use Sam Flynn. But flyers are not allowed in this level. But you can use someone like, say, Mickey. Here we have a little encounter with Rinzler, which is wanted to create it like a boss battle. So you start off attacking him, then you attack his little droids. He doesn't really have little droids, but just to keep things a little bit more varied. And as each round happens, the enemies get tougher. I think one of the cool things I really love about Tron Legacy was Rinzler. It was like sort of a Darth Maul kind of character because of the way he moves and spins around. Or like Snake Eyes on G.I. Joe. You know, just that cool character that doesn't really speak. Send in the lightcycles, stop him. Now this was one of my favorite parts I created, and it's a lightcycle arena. Take down a lightcycles by getting close to them. Use your weapon button for your special Deraser boost. We're gonna derest these lightcycles. Here is the stadium. That stadium rooftop you see there, it's one of the cutscenes where they say this wars, this wars. So now you're seeing it from another perspective. Now we're just gonna press on triangle here and take out these enemies, or whichever is your weapon button for vehicles on your console. The light cycles are sent on a path. They are oriented along path. They are generated with a vehicle generator. And well, the rest is simply a counter every time they are destroyed or removed. the counter goes up. I was really excited to see that you could actually duress light cycles. I really didn't think it was possible that you could cause that effect on them, but indeed you really can, so that was pretty awesome to do. Just get this one over here. I love this special effect when it blows up too. Sometimes you cannot see it if you're too close on it, but it's something I really want to have on this box, because it's not only classic on the movie, but it's also classic on the video games of Tron, the very old original Tron games before Legacy come out. The light cycle stuff was really a classic. Here you can use a light cycle to take down the enemies, or you can simply combat battle them. I'm gonna use here my special move so you guys can see it. Pretty cool, huh? And now we're just gonna blast through all these enemies so we can finish this first part. Let's take this one out.
Quick, get in the light runner.
And now you have Quorra. She's with a helmet because during this portion of the story she has a helmet.
Now take down the wall.
And now here you're gonna use a light runner and blast through that wall. And we begin to part 2. So here we are in the second part of this toy box. Escape the arena, and we're gonna go to Quorra's hideout. 3, 2, 1. Boom! And here we have our light runner. Now we have some turrets to take out here. We need to hit the yellow targets in order to take out the turrets. We need to take out 12 turrets. So here we're gonna take them out. As soon as you hit, you don't really have to hit specifically the yellow. Just by hitting the red square behind the yellow target, it will explode. The great thing about it is that this will also make the turret destroy. Looks like I missed one. It's easier to find it by your radar or by looking at the top of the tower to see if the turret is still there. Excellent, we can continue. I'm gonna destroy this wall, and here we go. Careful with the obstacles that don't hit you. We're escaping the arena, now we're outside. This is a mini recreation of when Sam and Quorra go together on the light runner. Now you have to go into the elevator with the light runner. And boom, we are inside Quorra's hideout. What do we have here? Now we're gonna meet our father, Sam Flynn. And there's Quorra too. Here's a little window view of the city that I wanted to have. I'm gonna talk with him.
A pleasure. Sure.
Father? It's great to see you again, son. Just wish he was not here. We can leave together. We can't. Clue is in control. What? So that's it? We wait and think. Well, that didn't go so well. Let's talk with Quorra.
I know someone that can help in End of Line Club. Take my light cycle and go find Zeus in End of Line Club.
Okay then. Proceed forward to the city and go to End of Line Club. Yeah, we're going now to the city part of Tron. You're gonna see a few light runners going around as to show some life into it. You also saw over there those red vehicles, which I always forget their names. There's also, this is a big city to explore. The club that you're looking for, it's right on the front center. You don't really have to turn like the way I did, but I wanted to show you around the city over here. You can run around your light cycle if you just want to hang out and play around with your light cycle, going all top speed as much as you want. But we're gonna go now to the club. which is just right here, and you can find it also using your radar. You cannot go into the club with the vehicle, so you have to go out of the vehicle and go in the elevator. Now we're going inside the club. This is a checkerboard type of texture. I think it's checkerboard glitter texture it's called. And here we are at the club. For those curious, this floor I used the Death Star terrain, and because of the sky dome, the Death Star terrain turns this bluish green color of the Tron world. And for the walling here, I use a blocks texture that's like called Disco Ball, I believe. And again, a lot of nomation and other combinations of Death Star and such. You also meet here a lot of people from the playsets, different characters. And I also did a little corner of the DJs of like representing Daft Punk. Now we're gonna go over here to meet with Zeus. Sam, I come to meet Zeus. Caster, you just did. What can I help you with today? I need a way to get out. There is a way in the tower. But I'm afraid our time is over. It's over, user. Uh-oh, looks like Rinzler is back to bring trouble. Now the fight begins at the club, and there's plenty of enemies to take out. Thankfully, everyone that was on the club ran away quickly, so don't worry, everyone else is safe. It's just you and these bad guys. Let's try to take them all out. Sam Flynn has some really amazing moves. It's definitely my favorite Disney character from the 3.0 line. And definitely one of my favorite characters of the entire game, really. And shout out to the Infinite Fan Awards, which gave him the award of Best Disney Infinity Character voted by the fans. And we're done. I'm sorry, Sam. They took my identity disc. We will get it back. Yes, you were right. We need to work together. To be continued. And that's the end of this toy box. There is definitely a sequel coming. It's gonna be focused on Quorra as a playable character. So stay tuned for that coming very soon. You can get out through this little window here and get out to the city and explore the city if you want and just have fun. Or the light runner you can get in. There's a few people here on paths. So they're walking around the city to make the city feel a bit more alive. So I noticed a lot of people didn't notice when they play it. Anyway, thank you for watching. I might be doing a special video showing all the logic and creation of this box, so stay tuned for that.